Hey. Hey guys. I know it's been a bit. I know you guys are probably wondering why I haven't been posting or streaming. Um, I just wanted to have a video out there explaining it so that people have something to reference, 'cause there's two main reasons. Um, the first being something that's affected me my entire life that I have been pushing through without really realizing is this feels fucking impossible. I don't know where to start. I don't know where to start. A lot of you know that, well, some of you know that I have a condition called Ehlers-Danlos, which is um a connective tissue disorder. It's genetic. I was born with it. My dad has it. There is no current cure. It it basically means that I can't correctly make the glue that holds my body together. That manifests in a lot of different ways, some of those being uh, lots of chronic pain and extreme fatigue, frequent dislocations, soft skin, very thin, stretchy, fragile skin, lots of joint problems. And I didn't really understand what that meant for me for a really long time. Especially considering I appear now to be experiencing these uh, symptoms flaring up a lot earlier than my dad's did. So I can't sit upright for too long anymore. At least not right now. I can with the help of some self-medication. You know what I mean? I'm trying to get on insurance so I can get treated, but trying to figure out. The problem with Ehlers-Danlos is that very few doctors even know about it. People with Ehlers-Danlos are very commonly referred to as zebras due to the adage that doctors have. If you hear hoofbeats, think horses, not zebras. Meaning, if there is a symptom, don't assume it's the rare disease. Uh, yeah, I'm the zebra. So getting treatment is not easy. My last doctor, back in Utah, recommended that I take 1,600 milligrams of ibuprofen daily. And I don't know if you've taken a lot of ibuprofen before, over a long period of time. Stomach problems, liver problems. There's one hand. On the other hand, comorbid often with Ehlers-Danlos actually is my autism, which I have learned is specifically PDA profiled, meaning either pathological demand avoidance or persistent demand or drive for autonomy, whatever you want to use. You know when you're doing something and then somebody tells you to do it and then you don't want to do it anymore? Imagine that feeling, but it goes off constantly with the smallest things. Even like telling myself to eat. Like if you're already doing the dishes and your parents get home and they call out, "Hey, can you do the dishes?" And I'm like, "I was already doing them, but no, thank you." You can you can see how lively that makes me. Basically, I feel that feeling with any kind of demand or obligation, including demands or obligations to my body. It makes it difficult to eat. I can't fall asleep easily. It's ever, for as long as I can remember, I've had to trick myself into falling asleep. Because catch myself, if I catch myself falling asleep, I feel a small surge of adrenaline that wakes me up. And it's not the falling feeling, it's not the jerk reaction. It's as soon as I notice I'm falling asleep, it's like my body shifts into survival mode because I'm losing my autonomy, losing control over myself. Since I didn't know this, I've been basically abusing my adrenal system. And I'm paying the price for that now. A lot of people with autism and ADHD have to use adrenaline and shame to motivate them because they often don't have the dopamine required of them. And if you do that for a very extended period of time where adrenaline is your only motivator, well, one of the main motivators that causes brain damage. I don't know the extent of it for me. I'm feeling skill regression and well, my forgetfulness I know is from smoking weed, but that's different. I'm healing in that regard. I am healing. It is getting better. Now that I know what to look for. But of course, those are only a part of my puzzle. I live in America. Land of the free, rah! So I have been oblivious for a while to things going on in the world. My original motivation for streaming, aside from adrenaline, was that I wanted to give you guys the same distractions that I thought I needed. My attention has been drawn to a lot of the colonial and occupied projects around the world and the genocide being committed in Palestine, in Congo, in Sudan, in Syria, the attacks in Lebanon. And obviously I still have so much more to learn. The fact that we're all watching this live streamed and so many people around me can just go on with their day as if an entire city is being systematically exterminated. And I thought for a while that I was going insane. I thought I was losing it. I couldn't go on posting my regular content. It's so hard to watch. But it's a privilege to be watching, so that we know what to fight for. But if you know me, you've known that I've always hated, at least American capitalism and its effects on standards of living here, and what little I had learned of its effects on the outside world, and its effects on the rest of the world. I'm trying my best to work with my nervous system to do what I want to do. And I do believe that I want to hang out with you guys in this indirect way that so many people can just... I have so much reach. And I genuinely want to use it. Due to my disabilities, I have to do it my way. And my way involves speaking up. I have no other option. Because my own brain will fry itself if I don't. I guess I should announce some things now that I've explained that. I have already removed myself from the Twitch Partner Program. Amazon, as a company of which Twitch is a subsidiary, is very involved in the funding of Israeli companies that uphold this genocide. So, and Twitch is terrible for its creators anyways. Oh my god. Holy shit. The way that it delivers the metrics to you, especially with... Oh my gosh. I feel so bad for me a year ago. the numbers that they show you, the way that they word things, the graphs, it's all to get you into a survival state, to make you feel like you have to keep going. And I see it so often with, well, I see it now, and in retrospect, so many times, where people are afraid to stop streaming. And they can't really explain it to themselves, or they come up with a couple maybe possible explanations. I think it's designed that way on purpose. I might still stream on Twitch. Who knows? It's terrible quality without partner. But my streams, I will try to move over here. They probably won't be as high quality as they have been in the past. I have been doing my best to set up a system where I can play video games from my bed and hopefully stream from my bed instead of this chair, and also figuring out what dosages of cannabis to take to be comfortable while streaming. I have a TENS machine that I just bought. I'm doing everything in my power to accommodate myself, like you guys have been telling me to do for a while. I felt like I couldn't. One of those accommodations will be venting my PDA while I'm streaming, which just means saying no to demands. So I'd ask that people don't just come in and say, hey, you should play this game. Hey, you should listen to this song. Because that feels like a demand. There's an obligation to enjoy it, and my nervous system senses that. But know that if I am denying a suggestion, it's not because I think the suggestion is bad. And if I do vent that and say, never, I would never, ever, ever do that, and then I can come back after the adrenaline is gone and say, you know what, I will check it out. I can try to do that, but that takes a lot of effort. So you guys will... you guys technically have no choice but to be patient with me, so. I want to end this video with a call to action. Please just pay attention to what's going on in the world right now. I know it's terrifying. And it's nasty. But our attention is so valuable. The things that we choose to focus on, the things that we choose to pour our heart into, even just in the videos that, like the TikToks that you scroll past, just please be open to information right now. I will put together a couple resources that you guys can look at. Thank you. Thank you for watching me. Thank you for supporting me.